Hey Scruffy. How you doing? Actually on time. It's a little cooler today. It's actually manageable. It's not miserable today. So ready for dinner? So I thought I was going to annoy you again today, but the electrician was a no-show. So I'm disappointed. Yeah. But I guess you got to be left alone. Nobody coming in and out of the house or yard. Yeah. All to yourself, huh? Okay, I'm gonna bring out the food, okay? If I can get it. Yeah, so I have some smelly cat, or friendly cat smell on me. Don't know. I guess you can probably smell it. I don't think you care though. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Oops. Put the food on the table. Get the glove. And sit down. So yeah, just came back from a run. It's hot, manageable today. So it's not miserable. So it's generally nice weather. A little hot for a run, so I went as late as I could. Really needed a draft though, so the air was really still. So it still felt really hot, even though the ambient temperature was cooling down. So I didn't have so great of a run. I think partly because of the heat, partly because we hadn't been doing as much this week. So I went for my first bike ride yesterday, and then first run in a while. So I've been staying in because of the heat, and also because of all the AC and electrical problems I've been having. So recap. My AC is not working. I think there's a short somewhere, and it may be caused by the AC or the furnace part of the AC. So I had the HVAC people come yesterday, and they discovered there's a voltage problem. So, long story short, they referred me to their electrician. Called him yesterday. He was supposed to come this morning, and he's a no-show. And he didn't even have the courtesy to call me anytime today to either tell me what's going on or reschedule. So at this point, I have no idea if I'm ever going to see him again. I'm not that enthusiastic about trying to reschedule with him if he doesn't even have the courtesy to reach out to me. I'm not sure what I'm going to do yet. Unfortunately, my main electrician guy, he's booked for 3 weeks, so I don't know if I want to wait around for him. Unfortunately, it looks like, so over the next 4-ish days, I think the weather's going to be like today, and then it's going to get hot again. So, meanwhile, the house is really hot. I've not been sleeping well. I've been leaving the windows open. I think that's confusing Scruffy. He was kind of jumpy last night. With the change in procedure affected him. Today he seems okay. So yeah, I kept the windows open. So this morning the house was finally reasonable. So it finally cooled down enough. I don't know what it's going to be like tonight. I think there's a chance it might be reasonable by the time I go to sleep. So after it was obvious that there was no way that the electrician was going to come, I decided to go for my run late this afternoon, right before dinner here. And yeah, didn't do well. Only did 4 of my 5 laps. I took a sleeping pill last night too because I wanted to make sure I got enough sleep so I could get up early for the electrician to come, because he was going to come early. That didn't work out. So I think I have I'm feeling the lingering effects of the sleeping pill, so I'm still kind of groggy even now. So I think that affected my run as well. But anyway, yeah, when I came back, I saw the friendly cat was walking down this sidewalk in the opposite direction. So we intersected. And so the friendly cat immediately meowed and came over for pets. So today was a little shorter. So today he only rubbed himself against my right leg and shoe. Last time he did both legs and shoes. So I only spent maybe a few minutes with him instead of approaching somewhere between 5 and 10, I think, last time. But yeah, he rubbed his head and body solidly against my shoe and my leg. So I have the friendly cat's smell probably on me. So I was wondering how Scruffy would react. But I don't think Scruffy ever reacts, so I guess he's not that territorial. And then, yeah, yesterday I went for my first bike ride in a while. So it was late. But had just enough time to do my ride. Still kind of hot yesterday, so struggling a little bit with the heat. Didn't see any animals out, so yeah, no snakes, no deer, no. Yeah, I don't even think I saw the blue jays or scram the glove. Saw a lizard on my house. Probably a couple of squirrels, but yeah, they weren't that close to me. It's into the under the chin neck ribs there. So about food time, so I guess I'll get Scruffy his food. Okay. get the brush. Just stuck to his tail. I think I just got it. Saw that debris at lunch too, so I think I finally got it off. So I think it's gone now. Okay. So let's see. Yeah, lunch I think was normal. I was very end of lunch. I was trying to hold out for the electrician. I actually did text him, and didn't get a text back. So then we did lunch. Hey, Scruffy. How you doing? Yeah, it's very end of lunch. Just want your food, huh? Okay. How you doing? Yeah. Going under the table. Wanna go around? Okay. So the electrician was a no-show. Not sure. Not sure what happened. I didn't try contacting. There's some stuff stuck to your tail. It's supposed to be cooler today, but it feels pretty warm. Okay, let's get your food. Tonight's dinner is meaty pate with real ocean whitefish, kibble and rotisserie chicken scraps. So this is the last of the can of the meaty pate. I don't remember what flavor's next. I think we might be on to a hearty cut. So I guess maybe the real chicken and beef, and followed by the smelly fish maybe. Or should I do the smelly fish and then the real chicken and beef? Guess I'll figure it out tomorrow. So it's been a while since I've been leaving the windows open, particularly at night. I do remember there were some nights where Scruffy would come to the open window, one of the open windows, and sometimes he'd look through it, and then sometimes he'd meow through it. But he hasn't been doing that this time around. Might be because I'm feeding him more, so he's not as hungry, not as food motivated. That's probably also why he's leaving his bowl before he finishes all the food. So there's a lot of food left. He keeps leaving early. Maybe Scruffy's becoming pickier. So I've noticed when Scruffy leaves food behind, it's actually mostly kibble. So he's actually been really good about getting all the chicken. And he's pretty good about getting the meaty pates and the hearty cuts. So usually what's left are just pieces of kibble that are mixed in with remnants of the meaty pate or hearty cuts or whatever. But yeah, he somehow managed to pick out all the pieces of chicken that I give him. Most of the pate or hearty cuts are gone. It's usually just the kibble that's left. So maybe he's getting pickier. Although it seemed like it used to be the case where he preferred the kibble more than everything else. Although I think he has a stronger preference for the meow mix than the Kirkland kibble. So a long time ago, when I was growing up, my mother was a teacher, and she had a parakeet for her classroom. And then during long school vacation, she bring home the parakeet since she couldn't leave it in the classroom when nobody was going to be there. And I remember, I think when she first got it, she was feeding the parakeet what she thought was regular bird food. And then later on, I think I actually was reading the canister, and they were parakeet treats. And so all this time she had been feeding the parakeet junk food. So I kind of think of the meow mix kind of like that. Alright, there's a lot left. Okay, I'm gonna go in. Thanks for watching. See you next time. You're coming back.